Good morning. I think I'm way later than 10 minutes like I said I would be, so sorry if you've been waiting a while. Also, hello and happy Monday, friends. Monday. Okay, we are going to light our candle and connect to our guides. And then we are going to talk about Mondays. Here we go. Okay. Same as usual, you can follow along out loud in your mind or just listen. I ask to connect to my guides, and I ask to connect to the guides of all these beautiful souls who are going to be joining us today or whenever you can connect in. And I ask for their guides to please connect back to mine so that we can relay this message in the clearest way possible and hopefully raise all our vibrations, find a shift in feeling, maybe some understanding and acceptance today of ourselves and those that we love or are trying to love. Thank you. Alrighty. Good morning. It's Monday. If you can't tell, I'm not really a morning person, so I'm not sure why we chose Flower Mondays so early in the morning, but it seemed like a good idea at the time, and it probably still is a good idea. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been having a hard time, I guess, the last few days. Some health issues, headaches, and other stuff. So I've been doing a lot of thinking whenever I'm not feeling well. I tend to go deep, ask a lot of questions in my mind, talk to them. Remember we talked about them. We're not really sure who they are, but our guides, our higher selves, the universe, God, whoever we are talking to, our higher power. Yesterday I did a painting, and I know this is related somehow. We'll get to that part. But I did this little painting inspired by a friend of mine. It just started with the birds. Just kind of a quick little painting of just the birds on the branch. And then I didn't really like it that much, so I just started adding random things like the flowers in the corner. Started adding this, and that was cute. And then I decided to give it a background just for fun, and that turned out nice too. And then I thought, you know what, these leaves need to be darker, so I made them darker. The more I painted, the more I started liking my painting. And I thought, what is there to lose? So how about we just put flowers, because it just started from here to here. So I thought, you know what? Let's see what happens if we just paint flowers all around. And it started getting cuter, but it wasn't quite to my liking. So then I took my pen and I outlined all the flowers. And that made it cuter. And it really made my birds stand out. So then I fluffed up my birdies a bit and gave them some personalities. Everyone sees something different. In my mind, it looks like two little lovebirds with their big fat mom or dad, whoever. She's a bird. She's allowed to look that way. She's so cute. Yeah, she's just supervising, I guess. But the story of these birds is that I didn't really... My painting was cute, but it was pretty plain. And the more I added to it, the more I thought, you know what have I got to lose? Let's just keep going until I like it. And so that's what I did. I added more and more stuff, because really, what is there to lose? And it's kind of like life. If you don't really like what's going on, or if it's just meh, just start adding things. So really, I was experimenting. My painting skills they're pretty good, but I'm hard on myself. So I liked it, but I just wanted to see what would happen if I kept adding different things, trying out different styles, in a way that really was risk-free, because if I didn't like it, you just throw it in the garbage or recycle, and nobody needs to see it. And it's kind of like the rest of your life. Try different things. If it's just a tweak in your mind, which is bringing me to my point, making changes in your mind, no one really needs to know or see it or understand it, but you can do that. So this morning, I had the message, I was talking to them, and I know I'm not a morning person. I never have been. It's getting me all emotional. I have been shamed, I guess, my whole life for not being a morning person. A lot of pressure put on me, and then I started internalizing that, and a lot of pressure because I just am not a morning person. It's hard to wake up. I am just not awake. I'm not very nice, or mostly not nice, but not productive. And then I start shaming myself, and that judgmental cycle comes around. So the message was, what if you just accept the fact that you're not a morning person? And yeah, I was like, that's kind of revolutionary. Maybe I'm not a morning person. Who cares? So kind of accepting the fact that I'm not a morning person almost makes it easier to be nicer, because you know what? I'm not a morning person, but you have to get up and do certain things anyway. And if you have children, you know that you have to get up and help them and make their lunches and make sure they don't look like hobos before they go off to school, and make sure they have all the crap they need to do. They're signing their papers and etc. So yeah, just accepting the fact that maybe I'm not a morning person, even though I still have to get up and do this stuff, it kind of allowed me just to be the way I was. And I found that I just got up and started getting their stuff ready and getting my stuff ready, and it made it a little bit easier. Okay, that said, I know I've been talking a lot, so I was really trying to make an effort to keep these shorter lately, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So turn it off when you need to. If you like the messages, keep watching. Today's flower essence is Hornbeam. Dallas, hello. That's my cousin. Okay, so Hornbeam, it's called Carpinus betulus, and the colors are yellow and green, and I always check what the colors are because all the colors correspond to different chakras. And yellow is our, maybe I won't stand up, I'm wearing pajama pants. I'm like business on the top and party on the bottom, but our solar plexus here, I talk about this one a lot. This is our personal power, and it doesn't mean we have power over others, but more we have power to go inward and make choices that serve us. It's our self-esteem. If we feel powerful in order to make changes to make our life better for us, it's really good. So yellow here, and green is our heart space. So if we think about it, trying to make these changes, such as I accept the fact that I'm not a morning person, and after almost 40 years, I'm likely never to be a morning person. I kind of don't want to be a morning person. I'm tired of caring and feeling like crap that I'm not a morning person. I'm a great person. I'm an evening person. And so who cares? Who cares if I'm not what everyone wants me to be or what certain people in my life have expected me to be? It doesn't matter. In my mind, if I can find a way to accept myself and love myself, making this connection between my heart space, what does my heart truly want? And respecting my needs by really connecting with the personal power. Okay, so let's connect to Hornbeam. I invite you just to listen with your hearts. Don't worry if the message makes sense a little bit or not at all, or if it really resonates with you. Please let me know all of the above. I love hearing this stuff. I love hearing what my lovely peeps have to say. Okay, so Hornbeam. Positive qualities: energy, enthusiasm, involvement in life's tasks. Patterns of imbalance: fatigue, weariness, daily tasks, seen as an overwhelming burden. And just so you know, I chose this after my message this morning, and spirit never leads us wrong. So if you want to look up flower essence of and just see what comes up, then know that that's good for you. Okay. The soul makes unlimited reserves of energy available to the body. Unfortunately, these are seldom tapped to their full potential. At the soul level, energy is produced not by calories or fuel, but by full attention and positive connection to one's work or life tasks. Those individuals who experience monotonous routine or lack genuine interest or involvement in their work can feel extreme tiredness and exhaustion completely out of proportion to the real capacity of the physical body. The Hornbeam essence reorients the soul so that it can freshly perceive work or habits which may have become overly dull or routine. Hornbeam sometimes brings an inner realization that a new approach or new lifestyle, maybe new thoughts, is necessary to completely recapture one's full energy. Above all, Hornbeam nourishes the soul with renewed strength and vitality so that it may live more effectively and more joyfully in the world. Oh, almost forgot you were here for a minute, sorry. Hornbeam is such a lovely flower essence, so connect to that. Let's connect to it right now, and then I really encourage you to Google a picture of Hornbeam and use it as your screensaver, or even print a beautiful picture. I don't know where Hornbeam grows, but if you could grow it, that'd be cool. Okay. Again, repeat out loud in your mind, or not at all, and just listen. I ask to connect to the flower essence of Hornbeam. I ask it to assist me with energy, enthusiasm, and involvement in life's tasks. And I ask for the essence of Hornbeam, my guides, the universe, my higher self, my soul, to please assist me in finding ways to accept who I am exactly as I am. Mornings or no mornings, people or no people. Whatever you truly desire, we ask Hornbeam to please assist us in finding new ways of thinking about ourselves so we can really embrace and accept the parts of ourselves so that we can really tap into our reserves, find joy, find energy and enthusiasm for living and doing. So maybe TMI, if you've gotten this far, I spent most of the day crying. I felt really bad for Brandon on Father's Day, but I was just having a really unhealthy day, I guess. I wasn't feeling very well. And so I spent a lot of time. I had a shower and a bath, and it was pouring rain, and my favorite thing to do is puddle jump. So I took the kids and we went puddle jumping at about 7 o'clock after supper. We went and got the neighbor kids and we went puddle jumping, and I spent most of the day in water. And it's funny, I spent most of the day wondering what the point of life is, or what is my purpose, or what is the purpose of life. And this makes me sound maybe depressed, which I think I am, but I'm also finding so much joy in life. Even though there's a lot of depression and anxiety, I still found myself puddle jumping, and I said in my mind, if the point in life isn't to have fun, then what's the point? And I thought that was so funny because it was so opposite as to my thoughts for the whole day. But then I just accepted it. It doesn't matter if I spent the day cranky and having an existential crisis. And next thing you know, I find myself running up and down the street with my kids and in the water runoff and having the time of my life. I think that's what life is these polarities and trying to find balance in, for me, again, use your own words, your own experiences to help you understand this message. But I hate mornings. I'm not a morning person to this is just who I am. This is the way things are. And what is the point of life to puddle jumping is the greatest thing in my whole world. So the pendulum was swinging big time this weekend. But I am finding a place right now. I'm feeling more energized even as I talk. So I'm going to try to stop talking now. I know that's hard to imagine, but finding balance, just asking Hornbeam, yourself, how can I think about my situation in a new way that brings me joy? So when I'm not a morning person, I have other wonderful qualities that I am starting to recognize and accept, and they've always been there. And just because I'm not a morning person doesn't mean I suck at life. And that has kind of been the messaging that I've been receiving for a lot of time. God bless those people in my life who have said these things so that I may, well, minus the misery, but find ways to really accept that for myself and to find ways of what do I want? What's important to me? You said those things to me, but it doesn't have to be my experience forever. And I know that we've all had someone say things to us that really make us feel less than or question our worth, really. Who cares? You said that to me, that's your own problem. Like, if you want to be a morning person, good for you. If you feel bad that you're not a morning person, that's not my problem. So yeah, you said those things and they affected me for a long, long time. But I don't have to keep that. I can choose otherwise. I can choose to think about these things in a different way. And right now I choose to just accept the fact I'm not a morning person. My body was never meant to be a morning person. Hi. And that's okay. I still have worth and purpose and value. And after 10 o'clock in the morning is when I do my best work. So who cares about the rest of that? Okay, so I hope this was good for you. I hope that you are able to put those belief systems or thoughts that you've been working on. I was going to say struggling with, but I'm trying to change my words. But what you've been struggling with or working on to change, I hope that this really helps you. And I love you all. And I'm excited you're here. I'm excited I'm here. And have a really fabulous rest of your day and the week. And yeah, send me any epiphanies or any of that good stuff. Okay, love you. Have a good day. Bye.